Happy Father's Day. We are out here. Blackberries are ready. And, blueberries are almost ready.
Can I taste one?
No.
I want to see if it's sour.
They're going to be very sour. We don't have that many. Let's spin around here to the grapes. Got some hanging low. I don't know if you guys can see that because of the fencing.
Sour.
So we didn't get as many grapes. As you guys can tell here, we have a branch on this side I'm on, and then another branch on the other side. They are completely bare. If that happens to you, do not cut them, guys. They have their years. So I think peas are pretty much done, right? I'm surprised to see strawberries are still coming on. These are like June berries. There's some in there. Father's Day was a blast. So the rest of this week we're working on different kitchen projects. This is cutting celery. The stems of the celery are quite thin, and we're going to preserve those by getting them sliced up so that I can freeze them in a freezer bag. Sometimes your chicken soup is not complete unless you have a nice handful of celery, and I rather have it fresh or semi-fresh because we freeze it right into the soup rather than the flavorless version that I often get in the grocery store. This celery is very strong in flavor. It actually has a flavor. A lot of people don't think celery has a flavor until they have it fresh from the garden, and you realize it's a strong taste and a smell. So this will give me about a quart size full. Now these leaves, they're not going to waste. These leaves will be used. Get them over into the dehydrator. They dehydrated for a few hours, probably about 7-8 hours on low, and I'm going to get them blended. You could blend them any way you want. I started off with a normal blender, and as you could tell, it barely did anything. But I got them switched over into a food processor, added some salt, and there we have it, celery salt. And I'm in the kitchen today trying to crank out so many different projects. I wanted to stop and make a coffee creamer for myself that was similar to what you see in Aldi right now, which is like a cookies and cream coffee creamer. And I thought, how perfect was that to show you how I tinker with a recipe just based off a site. So I know when I make my normal coffee creamer, I have sweetened condensed milk, heavy whipping cream, and milk. And so for this one, instead of adding all kind of different flavors, I'm going to just add crushed cookies. So come along and I'll show you this, and then we'll head into some of the bigger projects that puts food on our shelf in the winter. So last year, I made a commitment to myself in the beginning of 2023 to not buy any more coffee creamer. I was going through almost 2 quarts of creamer every single month, and it was ridiculous. Now, my husband did help drink it, but I did not need to go through that much creamer. So I started making my own sweetened condensed milk, flavoring, heavy whipping cream, and milk. And I really wanted to try that cookies and cream one I saw at Aldi, but I'm like, you know what? Make it yourself. It'll be cheaper. So we already had the cookies. I grabbed that sweet condensed milk, milk from the farmer, and of course heavy whipping cream from Aldi. Next month I'll definitely get some cream from the farmer. Sweetened condensed milk you can make by hand. I haven't gotten there, y'all. Little by little at a time. And whipped it up, gave it a taste, and add it to my container so I can make myself my coffee. That container I poured it in will last me about a week to 2 weeks. Now we're going to get some kombucha going down. That is blueberry sauce that I canned in 2023 in July. It's almost time to go blueberry picking again this year. So I make my own kombucha. My SCOBY is huge. It's time to split that off. But I'm going to strain that into this peach wine jar or peach cider jar. My uncle brings us peach cider every year from North Carolina. And we go through about 1 or 2 of those throughout the winter. It is so good. So I have to beg for him to bring 2. But here I am getting this jug filled up so that we can have some blueberry kombucha for the week. I try to can my own blueberry sauce and syrup for this purposes so we can make muffins, top pancakes with, and of course have flavored kombuchas. Do you guys do the same thing? I want to thank you guys for dropping by. Summer is here to stay. The heat is here. And so we are so happy to be out in the garden, looking at right here grapes and other things that are coming along. I'll do a post every 2 weeks to show you what's growing in the garden, what we're harvesting. And of course, whatever we don't grow, we go to our local farmers and pick it up from them. They deserve our money. They deserve our support. And I have no problem supporting local farmers near me within my state and region. I hope you guys are doing the same. Take care, be safe out there, and look for your local farmers to support. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.